Yeah. It is very, very cold. Let's just see if we can capture the sparkle of the snow. Of pants, 2 coats, and 2 hats. Cold? Feeling it? You want to come out? Come on. Is it too cold for you guys? I'll leave that open. What do you think? Is it too cold? Yeah, it's pretty cold out here. Alright, I'll close this one. Yes, we are in the middle of a huge snowstorm right now. I'm just having a cozy day at home, just watching it snow, snow, snow. It's not gonna stop until tonight or tomorrow. I am a photographer and I am currently in the midst of a few different projects that I'm working on. So that's keeping me quite busy. I have to stay really motivated, and I thought I would just record some of the things that I've been doing. I think it's in my craft, I tend to just kind of get like in a flow state and not focus on anything else. And sometimes I feel like filming can like disrupt that, shift that mindset a little bit. So I thought I would record some of the projects that I'm working on. Also just trying to stay busy in this time of the world that we are in, feeling guilty and scared and really just heartbroken. So I'm combating that with some art, creativity, but also keeping all of that in mind. So the house is kind of a mess right now, but I'll show a little bit of what is going on. So I recently set up a home studio for a photo shoot that I did with a friend. So this is kind of the aftermaths of that. It looks really dark in here. It's really snowing. Let's show the snow a little bit. There we go. What do you think, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. What do you think, Ophelia? Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, baby. What are you doing, Lucky? Hmm?
It's nice out.
Yeah, it's really nice. What are you doing?
That guy's door got shut. He must push it shut. Dog.
What are you dogs doing? Are you eating the snow? Yeah? Are you eating the snow? What are you doing, Dad? Yes. Ready? That's a big one. Ready? Oh. Start recording and then. Okay, I'm gonna start straight up here. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are we focused? Okay. Focus, focus. Are we focused? I can't tell. Hello, all you mystical beings out there. Welcome back to my life as an artist, as a photographer, and as a human being living on this earth. This is my second time trying to film this intro because my microphone was not charged. So here we are, back again. This video I kind of filmed little snippets of my winter, just here and there, mostly when I was doing my photography and my art. I haven't been making a ton of art this winter, which I'm okay with because I've been doing a lot of photography, and I am gonna put some of the footage of my photo shoots in this video. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and share a little bit about what I've been doing. And I do have my little notebook here, so let me see what else I wrote here. So yeah, winter for me is a very liminal space. It's like an odd time. And I think that liminal space is reflected in my art, especially in like what I've been making so far this winter. So I really tune into myself during winter time and focus on those still quiet moments and try to be okay with the silence. Kind of just finding moments of magic, I guess I could call it, in my day-to-day life. It's definitely a balance of mindful restfulness and like mental fatigue, because obviously we all get really tired during the winter time. There's no like sun, so just finding that balance between like resting, and I'm trying not to sleep too much, but giving myself, you know, grace if I feel like I need to lay on the couch for a little bit. So yeah, so far I'm feeling pretty good about my work and my play, and kind of finding a good routine in that. I know earlier this year, which would be last month, January, and even in December, and I know I've talked about this a little bit, but I was really struggling with feeling like guilty because I am seeing, you know, all this news in the world, and it's making me feel guilty because like who am I to be able to sit here and make art, just to make art, just to be creative. And in order for that creativity to come out, you have to feel safe in your environment, in your body. And it's hard to feel safe, I guess. It's hard to feel safe. But I don't know. So yeah, I've seen a lot of artists online struggle with this too, and I think it's a pretty widespread feeling. So I know I was sitting with that feeling a lot this winter, and you know, being okay with maybe being a little uncomfortable while I'm making art. There was like a video I saw on Instagram or something, and it was like talking about Picasso or an artist like that who continued to make art through a war, And I just think that's like so important for artists to think about, especially like in our day and age, that artists back then also went through really hard times, and like wars and I don't know, disease and famine, and they were still able to create, and so we can too, I think. In my art endeavors this winter, I've been using some oil pastels. I'm really still enjoying those. That's like probably my #1 go-to because I'm not afraid to use my fingers and get dirty. I love the feeling of having the medium on my hands and like feeling the medium that I'm working with. I think that's really, you can't really do that with other mediums. I guess you can do it with paint if you're using your fingers, but I really love, I don't know, just being able to use my hands in a different way, I guess. So I'm still using oil pastels. This painting that I did, I used gouache, and I actually really love how this turned out. I love the colors that I used. Something that's funny with gouache though is that I don't know if it's the specific gouache. I have the Master's Touch brand, but sometimes it can be difficult to find the right consistency. It has to be like a perfect amount of water, perfect amount of paint to get the right consistency. And this specific paint dries out really fast, so I have to constantly keep spraying water on it, which really like interrupts my workflow when I'm trying to paint. So I'm gonna use all of this before I buy another gouache set because I don't like wasting material, and like when it works perfect. And I think maybe I just need more practice with getting the consistency right, and that's okay. I'm okay to do that. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to talk about is during the winter times when it's like cold out and I want to, you know, be cozy and like warm inside, I watched this show called The Moomins, or Moomin Valley, and it's hard to like describe the art style, but I really love the art style. I guess you can kind of compare it to like a Ghibli movie, but it's kind of different than that. But the artist and the writer, Tove Jansson, she's like Swedish. She's a writer, an artist, and she's like illustrated these characters. I'm really, really inspired by her. I think her work is so beautiful. It really inspires my work. But the main artist, Tove, she's a queer icon. She literally, I don't know, if you are interested and have a chance to read about her, I would recommend it. I think there's like some documentaries about her too, but I haven't watched those yet. But yeah, the Moomin Valley show is so cute. And if you are planning to watch it or have watched it, you can actually find it on YouTube, on the Moomin Valley like YouTube channel. When I actually first started watching that show like 2 or 3 years ago, and like I watched all the episodes available online, I believe, but like sometimes if I'm painting or doing some housework, I'll just put it on in the background. The character that I like the most, or I guess I can see myself in, is Little Mai. She's like just a little fiend. Like, she's not afraid to speak her mind, and she has, you know, she doesn't take any BS. Like, I love her character a lot. If you're interested in that, that's on YouTube. yeah, I am putting some more of my photography in this video, which is really exciting. I do want to start incorporating more of my like behind the scenes and like my photography processes into my videos. So that's exciting. I actually bought myself some new lights this Christmas as a gift. I've just had so much fun playing with them. Like I truly think photography is all about experimentation, playing around with different lights, playing around with, you know, water and fog and different things. Like that's why I love photography so much. Like there's endless possibilities. That's been really fun. I think these LED lights that I bought really like bring a set to life and brings the model to life, because it takes it from, it like gives it more dimension, because the way you light a model or a set is so important, and I'm really starting to like realize that with these new lights I bought. So yeah, having a lot of fun with that. This is kind of just a little video. I don't know. If there is anything else that I want to say, I guess I'll hop back on, but I really hope that everyone is having a good month so far, and I want everyone to feel welcome here on my channel. I hope that I can create a magical space here and show my life a little bit as an artist and as a photographer. And if you would like to see my photography, I will put that information in the video. And you can also follow my Instagrams. I guess I can put that in the description if you're interested. I just want to say thank you for being here, and I will see you later.